This is from my experience in the Department of Education. So again, I'm acknowledging the diversity of how we could define this term, deconstruct, reconstruct. So the holistic nature of Aboriginal culture suggests that global teaching strategies are likely to be more effective for Aboriginal students, looking at the big picture before getting down to the details. That's from Harrison and Yunka Porter.
I think that's really reflective of our school system. I was having a conversation with my son this week, trying to get him to school, even though he'd been on school holidays. He's already trying to angle days off, and he just can't see the point of school, you know. And I think if those sort of things were communicated better, you know, here's why you're learning this. This is what potential applications it could have, or this is how you might use it. If that was done better with children, not just to, and not just to them, perhaps they actually want to go more. And I think we could think about that a lot more in our practice with children is, you know, when you do get a bit of pushback from children on certain things, make sure we are articulating and communicating effectively with them about that big picture. And I'm not sure if, I think it's one of those things that we can sometimes rush through, especially with young children and adults.
And again, if we don't give time to developing it and developing the capacity of the learner to see the value of learning, then the understanding of where they're going and how to appreciate where they're going. The example you're giving with your child is spot on. What is the relevance of going to school? The purpose is not there. There's something else that has more purpose to me in their life experiences. So yes, I think that's a very good example to share. Thank you. So in terms of other cultural things, these are my words. And I have used this in a process of looking at some of the information from Tyson's work and from other resources and my own beliefs. So deconstruct, reconstruct. Big picture focus is important in Aboriginal culture. Time is allocated to understanding and use of each of the connected parts. We live in a place where all living things have a purpose. Focus on understanding the overall concept or task before getting down to the details. Builds appreciation of detail. The balance between group dependence and personal independence. Priority given to effective observation and learning. I'd use this one. Why is there such acknowledgement in so many media aspects of this big picture understanding of Aboriginal culture? Why is there this holistic view of the world and importance of all parts? And deconstruct, reconstruct really gives us a clearer understanding of why this cultural aspect is so important. Without understanding the big picture, how can you understand the smaller details? And I think that's one of the issues that our society is having less appreciation of the small parts. And so each time there's a loss of a small part or lack of understanding, the big picture becomes more fuzzy and less effective for all of us. And eventually we're placed into a situation whereby the big picture now no longer works effectively for us.